Yo, everybody, how you doing? Woo! One win. That's what I'm talking about. I take it. What's going on, James? 1-0. The Redskins stink. The Redskins stink. The Redskins stink. And I love it. Boom. I'll take it. I have a lot of complaints. I have a lot of that stuff, but right now I'm just happy we won because I really thought we were going to lose at the end, especially when Brandon Graham, they gave him the sack, which really was a bad call. It really was an incompletion, really, if you think about it. And they gave us the touchdown. I'll take it. Nelson Aguilar was found. There was a brief finding of Nelson Aguilar. They found him in D.C. Hallelujah. I love it. So what do you guys think? You tell me what you think. Oh, I'm so pumped up. Yes! I didn't want to lose this game. I hate the stinking Redskins. I hate the Redskins. I hate that stupid song. I hate it all. Yeah, Darby looks like that's done, dude. Darby looks hurt. That's bad. Was only terrible because of his number. Yeah. Nelson Aguilar, if you really look at the first play, okay, all right, I'm going to try to deem down my enthusiasm for a second and be rational. Carson Wentz is the reason that this team wins. This guy makes something out of nothing. It was amazing. What he does is great. I still have problems with some of the play calling on Peterson. I could guess 75% of the plays right now. By week 4, I'll know them all. So will the team. So we got things to work on going forward. Jeffrey dropped some big balls. Jeffrey didn't really show up today, if you really think about it. Ertz had a good game. Yeah, Ertz did. Cousins stinks. He wants out. The Redskins are worse than I thought. Blunt sucks. Blunt is only going to be used one way. Where was Wendell Smallwood? Yeah, I can guess most of his plays. You can guess just by the formation what he's going to do. McCoy got hurt against the Jets. I don't know how bad, but it looked bad. It looked like he broke his hand. Nelson was found. We found Nelson Aguilar. And I thought the Eagles got really lucky because I thought Cousins was throwing that ball. I thought that was an incompletion, and we got away with it. And that was one of those things that would get reversed and come back and haunt us. So we lucked out there. But I'll take it. I'll take the win. Yeah, stop throwing the wide receiver screams. How about them Eagles, baby? Yes! Take it. How bad is that for the Eagles, McCoy? Probably really bad if he breaks his hand. Philly 500, I have answered your prayers. Thank you for finding me. I found you for one week, but don't go losing yourself. Really, that first play, the touchdown that Aguilar had, I don't even really give Aguilar credit. That was all Wentz. Did you see that move? Did you see some of the plays he gets out of? Because there's some really bad blocking on the interior of that line. Just watch. That interior line they just collapse. They collapse on Wentz every play. He did miss some balls. He did, yeah. Wentz made some mistakes, like the screen, the lateral screen. He should never have thrown that. You know what I mean? Give man credit. Who you want me to give credit? To who? I'm telling you, Alshon is not a number one. Alshon didn't have a good game. Torrey Smith cannot block, I agree. How about Vaitai? I didn't like Vaitai, what he did. Cox for president, yeah. Nelson, no, I give Nelson Aguilar, he did play good. He played good today. It was nice to see. But on that first play, I mean, really, if you think about it, on that first play, it was all Wentz. What he did that was amazing. And I'm glad that Aguilar did show up. He did. I thought the interior line stunk. I thought it stunk big time. I thought Wentz gets too many hits. What's up, Eagles fan? Josh Norman smacking the ball with Alshon's hands after the 2 points. What a baby. He's a punk. He's a punk. Darby man, these are coming really quick, guys, so I'm going to try to answer as I can. The cock slapped at the last minute. Yeah, he is a baby. It was nice to see Sproles making plays. No preseason. He just needs, yeah, you don't have to play Sproles in the preseason. I don't know, but I'm hoping Darby just has an ankle sprain. Has there been any updates on it? Peterson is calling those screens when he's worried Wentz gets hurt and loses job. Yeah, if Wentz gets hurt, it's bad. If Wentz and Torrey Smith can get a connection going to deep, yeah, he missed that deep ball. Really, that was a great call. And Torrey Smith was wide open. He just missed the pass. It's dislocated. I know it looked really bad. And you know what's weird was that the Redskins didn't even attack Robinson when he came in. They didn't even try to go after him after Darby went out. Darby's injury will force him to make bad decision on Sidney Jones. That's something I definitely am worried about. I definitely worry about that. Alshon Jeffrey should have caught that ball. He did 2 balls. He should have caught one in the end zone. I thought 2. Yeah, Wentz does. Wentz is going to make mistakes. He's going to make mistakes. But you see what he can do. Like, he has the it factor. You know what I mean? He had a great game. I mean, to me, in my opinion, the reason we won was because of those plays that Wentz made and kept plays alive when when we had nothing. We had nothing on that 3rd down to Ertz where he gets the first. I mean, that was a huge play. Sidney will be forced to play. I'm calling it now. Yeah, I'm worried about that. Doug needs to give up the play calling responsibility. Yeah, I do not like the play calling. I did not like the play calling at all. When Wentz is going through his reads, he looks like he stands still, no quick feet movement. I don't know. When he gets out of some of those plays, you have to have pretty quick feet. Some of that stuff you got to look at. That interior, that line, the interior of that line is always getting put. Look how many times they get pushed backwards. Wentz sits, he plants. They're already in. They're right up in him. They're pushed into him. The Eagles need a better coach. Look, yeah, I don't want to kill him on a win. I don't want to kill him on a win. You know what I mean? Yeah, it did have heart attacks. Mills played really good, I thought. Yeah. Peterson is a good coach, but his play calling is bad. Could be. Answer me this. Why won't we won't stop Hill next week? Look, Kansas City is a whole nother animal. You know what I mean? It's a whole nother animal. Today we win. Today we focus on winning. I'm just happy to win. Look, we're 1-0. Yeah, Barnett was very quiet. We don't need. I'm Alshon in the greatest of all time. I can't. It went too quick. Jags just bite the Texans. I think the Jaguars would be better than people think. Our corners did well today. They did. Darby was very unlucky. Barnett was nowhere to be found. No, I see he made one play on a run. I can't wait 4 hours to the game. The Giants is Odell Beckham playing tonight? I think he's hurt. They're gonna lose if Beckham don't play. I just want New York to show up. Yeah, that would be nice. Ertz can play like this. Like Ertz was great. I thought Ertz was fantastic. You know, and I think Ertz is going to have a big year. I really do. I think, here's my impressions. I think Carson put the team on his back offensively. He turned some plays that were nothing there into a touchdown, into first downs, plays that led to scoring drives. He made some mistakes. I think the offensive line interior didn't play great. The interception was tipped. I don't blame him. And I thought Nelson Aguilar played pretty good. I was very happy with Nelson Aguilar. He showed me more this game than he showed me in a long time. But last year, if you remember, week 1 against Cleveland, he also had a good game. So he needs consistency now. Wentz stalked Ertz all game. Wentz did a great job with Ertz. The running, I mean, Wendell Smallwood was very disappointing to me also. You know, for a guy who, you know, they talked about how great he's going to be, he looked like he stinks. I'm going to be honest. He looks like he stinks. And Blunt is very predictable. When they're going to run Blunt, you kind of know where they're running and where he's going. And I like Blunt, but I just think it's very predictable runs. You know what I mean? Clement didn't even get a play. Not even one play. Oh, special teams, I think he made a play on opening kickoff. Yeah, Kelsey, I think stinks. And Brooks, I think that whole interior line didn't play good. Wentz took too many shots, too many hits all game. I feel real bad about Darby. 6 weeks, that's horrible. That's horrible. I like Darby a lot. Peters' groin injury, that could hamper him all year. Yeah, look, you signed Peters, 35-year-old tackle. This is one of the things I didn't want to sign Peters, not because I don't like him, but because of his age. He's already hurt week 1. How long will this linger? I don't know. I don't count the Eagles beating Kansas City. Doug's still calling those dumb late lateral passes. Yeah, very dumb passes. I agree. Play calling was bad. Yeah, definitely. Running game didn't look good. Running game didn't look good at all. Aguilar was found for 1 week, and I feel bad for you guys because I was going to go, I have a whole thing for part 2 of the search for Aguilar. I have to save it now. No hail to the Redskins chiming. Nah, hey, we're the Redskin fans. They stink. The Redskins are, they're going to be like, I said 6-10. They may be 4-12. They look horrible. And Cousins, you know, that interception, if you watch first down, he looked shaky. Second down, he looked worse. And then third down, he throws the interception. He stinks. Kelsey does stink. I think so. Don't be surprised if we beat Kansas City. I'll worry. We'll talk about Kansas City later this week. I'm not ready to talk about Kansas City. I want to enjoy this. Beating the Redskins. Because in my opinion, and I didn't say it enough, I think this was a must win. If you lose this game, I think you're in big trouble. So I feel very happy. Yeah, it did look even worse. 6 weeks is good. Pryor is not trash. I'm sorry, but I like Terrell Pryor. I think he's good. He just got some bad passes, but he's got a lot of talent. I don't think he stinks. I think Kirk Cousins stunk today. Great win, baby. It's right. Great win. I was going to be so mad. Because here's what I thought was going to happen, right? I swear. I was telling my brother, I was like, here's what's going to happen. They're going to call that touchdown by Cox just had because it looked like a forward pass. And then with our luck, some broken play will happen and they'll score and we'll lose in a heartbreaker. But they called the wrong, they didn't call back. I can't even believe. Did you see how surprised Fletcher Cox was? Everybody knew that was a forward pass. Yeah, they did. Help look for a little Madeline. Who? Maddie was abducted in 2007. She was just 3 years old. Please, if you have any information. Okay, hey, put that on my comment section, and I'll go look at it and do what I can and take a look at your pictures. I can't remember from here, but please do, because that's a horrible thing. My heart was gone. Hurt. Yeah, our defense looked crazy. Our defense looked, you know, they looked pretty good. You know, Jordan Hicks looked really good to me. And he had that one big play, and they called it back because of a stupid penalty that had nothing to do with the play. Jeffrey should have had, in my opinion, Jeffrey should have won 2 balls. One in the end zone and one on that other one. Wentz played very well. Wentz, look, in my opinion, if you had Bradford playing this game, you do not win. You do not win with Bradford. You win this game because of Wentz. I think the play calling was horrible. I think Wentz made some plays that won us the game. I think Wentz carried us. Wentz was awesome. Wentz, of course he has mistakes. He's going to have mistakes. He's young. But he's awesome. He's freaking awesome. Love that guy. Love that guy. How about Jernigan was awesome, man. Brandon Graham, he gets the sack, so I give it to him. That was a pressured sack is what I want to see from him. I want to see him come up and sack the guy when it counts. He shouldn't have got a sack there. It was a pass, but I'm giving him credit because they ruled it. Brandon Graham kicking ass. I love it. I love it. How about that? You probably never thought I would say that. You probably never thought I would say that. Chris Long does stink. I told you he stunk in preseason too. We need to run the ball, but we need to run the ball effectively. Like if you look at the running plays, you can tell just by where Carson sets up that when they're going to run or when they're pass. Like you can tell by the formations when they're running, where they're passing, and where it's going. You can tell. I can probably guess 80% of the plays. I'm not a coach. And I can get 80%. By week 4, I'll get 100. That's what concerns me about Doug Peterson. Joe Mixon. How about Leonard Fournette? Pretty good today. Barnett was getting manhandled. Barnett's going to learn. He's going to learn. There's only 6 weeks at most. Look, 6 weeks is a long time. I don't like that. And then you have to come and you have to get ready. And then you're out of shape. It takes a while. Fletcher Cox, beautiful game. Yo, bro, it's Joe from Joe. What's up, Joey Marks? How you doing, buddy? Jags. Told you, Jag the jokester, the Jaguars are better than people think. And it took Houston like 1/2 to bench the quarterback. I said go deep first play of the game. Torrey Smith, they did it. It was very good. Should have Tariq Cohen. I had videos about Tariq Cohen before the draft. Aguilar, Ertz. I think Carson Wentz was the MVP, in my opinion. Because if you look, there are 3 plays where he stayed on his feet and he made something out of nothing. One of them a touchdown. And if you take those 3 plays away, you end 3 drives and you don't win this game. Great, it is a great win. This is a great win. It's a must-have win. I am telling you, I was going to lose myself. You know what I mean? I was going to lose it because I thought we were going to get screwed at the end. I'm glad the Eagles, yeah, man. 3 defensive turnovers, 10 points allowed. Start the Eagles defense, not the Chiefs, of course. Hey, we got 6 points, too. Darby's out 6 weeks, they said. Aguilar was found in Washington. He's been hiding out in Washington. Now he needs to go get him to Kansas City. It's only 500. Kirk Cousins is not clutch. I warn you, he was definitely not clutch. And you could see the interception coming down at the goal line. First down, overthrow the guy. Then second down, over bad pass. You knew it was coming. Defense only gave up 264 yards total. 200 against this passing attack. Yeah, very good. Now, they got a lot of new receivers, too. It's not Garcon and it's not Jackson. So he's got a lot of stuff he's got to learn. The Redskins have no running game. Their running game stinks. Did you see that running game? Stinks. It stinks. Alshon didn't look good, in my opinion. I like Alshon. I think he's going to be fine. I don't think he had a great game. I don't even think Torrey Smith had a great game. Torrey Smith had the one catch for 30 yards where he just fell right into the zone and turned around. The ball was there. I thought Aguilar, I thought Ertz were the real deal, and I thought Carson Wentz made 3 plays in this game that literally kept drives alive that led to scores. And Carson Wentz, to me, is the MVP. Did you see EDP? Nope, I did not. Wentz missed Torrey deep. He missed Torrey deep, and he was open, yes. But Torrey Smith missed a couple blocks, and he didn't really do much else. With Smith and Jeffrey being guarded, Nelly showed out finally. Peterson is just using Smith as a burner. Yeah, and I don't like using one guy. I don't want my second wide receiver to be a one-trick pony. I want him to be able to do more. If Alshon doesn't get hurt we're getting a W. I didn't see what that said. These are coming really fast. Wentz had a few overthrown and underthrown. Hopefully this works out soon. Wentz is going to make his mistakes. Wentz is a young quarterback. Wentz is going to. He should not have thrown that pass to Aguilar. That was a backward pass, right? It was a bad pass. But he also makes plays. The play for the touchdown to Aguilar. Then the one to Ertz. I mean, those were like amazing plays. He's a special talent. This kid is a special talent. I'm telling you, we're going to get to the playoffs because of Carson Wentz. And I really wonder if you put Bradford on this team with Doug Peterson's play calling, you're going to be really pissed off today. I'm not concerned. Wentz had a great game. What was his stats? He had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception that wasn't his. He had over 300 yards. It was great. I mean, I think he threw the ball 39 times, though. Nelson Aguilar played very good. We're very happy. Just I don't get to do my video I have set for him, for the search for him. I'll have to wait. The defense had a good game, but once again, shaking game of play calling from Peters. Javon Robinson, I agree totally, man. Eagles Truth, how you doing, buddy? I know your heart hurts. It has to hurt. We need to run the ball more. We need to run the ball, but where's Smallwood? Smallwood did nothing. You know what I mean? No, Matthews is not better than Jeffrey. No. Aguilar needs to keep it up. He does. Look, Aguilar showed up week 1 last year. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Jordan Matthews will never be better than Alshon. No, I don't think he's better than Alshon at all. Yeah, 26 for 39, 307 yards for Carson, 2 touchdowns. Many escapes in the pocket, excellent presence, great job by second-year guy, LT. LT, baby, I love it. You're right, you're so right. Perfect, perfect. You know, if you guys go back and watch, and one of the things I want to do is I want to go back and watch that line, and I'll do that tonight probably. Every play it looked like the front of the line, the interior line, was right at Carson's feet. They're getting pushed back into him. And if you give him a little more space, I think some of those passes will not be over people's heads. Smallwood wasn't terrible, but wasn't spectacular. I don't know that he was good at all. I mean, he was really a non-factor. Third down penalties, yeah. Bad third down penalties. And early on, we gave up some big third down plays. Like the Hicks had that sack. They called the penalty, which was it was a weak call. Because the penalty actually wasn't even a penalty. It was a penalty, but it didn't affect the play. Who wasn't good at all? I don't know who you're talking about. But the line picked it up. I missed the beginning of that. How about Curry? I thought Curry was okay. I mean, no sacks. I think Jernigan and Cox and Graham had sacks, right? I'm really happy with Brandon Graham today. I got to tell you, because I'm the kind of guy who I've been very critical of Graham. When is he going to give us those big sacks late? And it's not just about presence, it's about sacks. And then he came up at the biggest time in the game. So I'm giving him a lot of credit today. Good for you, Brandon Graham. No, the Eagles should not trade for corner now. Yeah, Smallwood had an off game. He had a bad game. But look, I'm not blaming Smallwood. He only had 4 carries during the preseason. All right, buddy. Thank you, LT. Sam Bradford would have gotten hurt. Sam Bradford, you would have lost if you don't have a quarterback that can keep... Look, there's 3 drives where Wentz keeps the plays alive. He keeps the plays alive. If you don't have somebody that can do that, then the games, then you're not scoring points. To me, Carson Wentz was amazing. Everything he got, Brandon Graham earned a lot of respect from me today because that was big moment stuff. Yes, maybe it was a forward pass, but that's what they called. They called what they called. No, I don't think they're going to trade for a corner. We need an alpha wide receiver. Look, I'm gonna give Jeffrey another week. I wasn't happy with the first 2 receivers. I was very happy with Ertz and Aguilar. You know, and everything they throw, like I bet you about 90% of the passes are over the middle. I thought Blunt was okay. I thought it was very predictable when he runs. So when they run, you know where they're going to run. You can tell by the formation where they're running, what they want to do. It's very easy to predict the play call. That's what concerns me. Yeah, I think Wentz has a very, like, I see he has Aaron Rodgers, esque, the way he can escape, move around, and find guys open. I really like that about him. Allen, last I saw, Blunt had under 4. It was 3 point something. Hope Darby, I think Darby's 6 weeks. No, I don't blame Blunt for any of it. I blame the reasons that they struggle, I thought, was because the play calling was too predictable. I don't blame Blunt. No, I didn't think he was going for it on 4th and 1 there. I knew he was, I was pretty confident he was going to just try to draw him all sides, but I didn't like it because he wasted a timeout with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game. What happens if the Redskins score and you need that timeout? I would have rather just kick the field goal and keep the timeout. Blunt was fine. Did we find Aguilar, and should we have run the ball more? I think we should have ran the ball more. I think we should have ran the ball more early with Blunt, with Smallwood. Even, there was a play, I forget, it was 2nd and 26 after a penalty. They come out, and they're in run formation. You knew they were running the ball, and they run the ball to Blunt on 2nd and 26. It was so obvious. Why not spread it out and then run Sproles on a draw or something? Or even Blunt on a draw if you really want to do it, but it's so predictable. What's your opinion on Aguilar? My opinion of Aguilar is it was nice to find Aguilar. It was nice to see him come up. He had that nice touchdown, which Wentz really kept the drive alive. And I thought Aguilar had a pretty good game. I did. I thought Aguilar was great. Him and Ertz were, to me, the best 2 wide receivers. But I think, to me, the biggest problem I have, my biggest concern going forward is the play calling. If I can predict 75-80% of the plays based on how they line up, then you think that the other teams won't? By week 4, they'll know the whole playbook. Pumphrey, I saw Pumphrey on the sideline in street clothes. He wasn't dressed, and I saw Clement on the opening kickoff. And you have Peters is hurt. Already he's hurt. 35-year-old left tackle. This is one of the things I complained about. I thought he was too old. I love Peters, but he's already hurt week 1. Now he's got a groin injury. Is it going to bother him all year? I just, those are things that I worry about, and I just wonder what we're doing. Mills had a decent, Mills I thought played good. I think that Wentz is going to carry us to the playoffs. I think Wentz is going to carry us to the playoffs. Yeah, Torrey Smith was invisible. I liked Mills. And I told my brother, I was like, the pick is coming because you saw 1st down, overthrow. 2nd down, overthrow. Like, Kirk Cousins was getting worse at that moment, and it led to an interception. If Aguilar plays like that the rest of the season, he gets my respect. Me too. If Aguilar does it, I'll have to do a search for somebody else. I drafted Blunt in fantasy, so I was watching the game. Wentz was really impressive. He was. Peters will have to move to guard because I don't think you can keep having your left tackle go in and out all year. Offensive line, in my opinion, didn't play good. They didn't play good at all. Now, I'll go back and watch it individual, but I just kept seeing Kelsey go back, kept seeing him go into Wentz, and then I seeing him miss a couple guys just blocking altogether. Too much pressure up the middle. Wentz had a it does concern me that Wentz scrambled a lot, yeah. Do you think Darby out? No, I heard Darby's out for 6 weeks. I thought Mills, I would give Mills a thumb up too, yeah. I would like to see Wisniewski get a shot at center. I'm going to say that. I'm going to keep saying it. I would. No, I don't think that Wentz pick was Wentz's fault, that pick 6, because it was tipped. The ball was tipped. I didn't like the play call because it was going nowhere, but it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Kelsey's more of a football. Yeah, he is. It just seems like Wentz is comfortable throwing to the middle. He'll throw outside the lines more as the season goes on. Everything is over the middle. And teams will jump on that at some point. I want us to target Torrey Smith more. I do too. I wanted to target both outside guys more. But when they did target Alshon, he dropped 2 passes. He's supposed to get those balls. Those 50-50 balls he's supposed to go up and get. He didn't do that. But I'm not saying Alshon stinks. I'm not going to worry about it. It's just the first game. But I want to see more from him. We need more from him. Because the Redskins stink. I think the Redskins stink. They got no running game. The quarterback don't want to play for him. So it's going to be harder. It's going to get harder for us. Yeah, Wentz, accuracy deep, he missed a couple balls. That Torrey Smith one was wide open. He was wide open. He burnt Josh Norman. He burnt him. And he missed that pass. Yeah, they do, huh? Kerrigan bullied Johnson. Yeah, I want to go back and watch Johnson. I don't think the line played good. It was a tough catch, to be fair. The safety was draped all over. Maybe the touchdown, the one in the end zone was a little harder, but that one, he had the ball in his hand. He has to hold on to that ball. I don't care. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do. Cruiser, he didn't play bad. He just dropped a couple balls I didn't think he could get. Wentz was awesome. Wentz, to me, was awesome. I thought Jordan Hicks was awesome, too. And he had a couple plays that he made that were penalties that came back like that sack. Skins' defense stinks. I think it stinks. Nelson caught it. Nelson was good. Yeah, I think the Eagles' offensive line wasn't good. I think they're a little too predictable on their plays offensively. But I thought Wentz made enough plays to win the game. That's kind of how I see it. Bradham had a pick 6. No, he didn't have a pick 6. Jeffrey depends on Kelsey. How do you mean? I like that Schwartz splits more this game. Yeah, I think they have to. But did you see the hit that Kendricks put on the running back? My gosh, man. Cox had a great game too. Yeah, the Kendricks hit. Yeah, that was an awesome hit. Wentz did not throw good passes to Jeffrey. I'm only the one who saw that. No, he threw a couple bad passes, definitely. Ray T, thank you, buddy. Keep the great work. I like your channel. Ray T, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the $10 super chat. It's so nice of you. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. That's awesome of you. Thank you. Our front 7, 8K. Our front 7 was... That interior defensive line is sick. With Jernigan and Cox, they create havoc. I'm sorry, Carson Wentz is garbage. You look at Carson Wentz's statistics. You look at the 3 scoring drives and the plays he made for that, and you tell me how that's garbage. If that's garbage, then give me garbage all day long. I'm nervous for the Eagles' derby. What do you think in next week? I think that next week is a tough game. Wentz loves passing to the slot and tight ends. Yeah, but I want to go back and see how many times people were open on the outside. I need to go back and watch individual guys. Sometimes it's hard, like right after a reaction. This is all reactionary. But I'll go back and I'll do that, and then I'll come back tomorrow with a more rational, logical, having looked at other things. The Kendricks hit was awesome. Front 7 is top 5 in the league. I'm not going to argue with that. Our pass game depended on our O-line. Yeah, I thought a lot of the passes, even some of the high passes that Carson made, there was just so much pressure around him. What a game, buddy. What a game. We beat the Skins. We broke the streak. Yeah, someone did. Wentz needed to work on his accuracy. Yeah, look, Wentz is a young quarterback. He's still developing. He's still progressing. Of course he's going to make mistakes. What's up, Spike Nuts? How you doing, buddy? You know, Wentz is going to make mistakes. He's still learning. He's still a young kid. But the 3 plays that they got points out of came off of plays that he made something out of nothing. Out of nothing. There was nothing there. And he made something. So how can anybody complain about him? He's going to have his ups. He's going to have his downs. But we're going to ride his back either way. And that's what I'm saying. I don't believe if you put Bradford behind that line tape, behind Peterson's play calling, you ain't winning this game. You don't have 10 points. Elijah, Peterson is a horrible coach. I don't like his play calling. I'm not going to say he's a horrible coach, but I don't like his play calling. Wentz, did Wentz, did you see what he did? How did he play bad? I don't understand how anybody could think he played bad or he's garbage. I don't understand. I don't even understand that. Russell Douglas might be on the roster. What do you think? I mean, he was inactive today. So, you know, I like to see Frank Wright call a game. I would too. I want to see Frank Wright call a game. Andy Reid versus Doug Peterson. Andy Reid is on like a mini bye week. You know how much time he's had to prepare? Come on. Wentz is very exciting to watch. I love watching Wentz. I think Wentz is a franchise quarterback, no doubt about it. What's up, Rip Little? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know. Those wide receiver screens stink. Ray T did. Yeah, very cool by Ray T. I appreciate it, man. That was awesome. Ray T, I thank you so much. You know, and I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. What's up, Jagger? Nelson Aguilar looked great. He did. He looked good. He was found. We've been looking for him. You know? Now, Doug Peterson's alter ego, Doug Peterson Corleone, needs to get in there and smack some other guys around. Boy, hey, what are you going to do? Aguilar, fine. Aguilar was fine today. He was great. But remember, Aguilar showed up week 1 last year. He's got to play consistent. Screens kill us? Yeah. Darby broken ankle. Oh, that's bad. If it's a broken ankle. So excited about the division. When Kelly Green wins, you got to be excited, baby. This was really good. Confidence wasn't there for us. In which way? Was the interception Wentz's fault or O-line? No, I don't think it was Wentz's fault at all. I don't even know if it's the O-line. I need to go back and look at it. It was a tip ball. I don't blame quarterbacks on tip balls. I didn't like the play call because it was going nowhere. But who do you think win today? Giants versus Cowboys. I had picked the Giants, but if Odell Beckham don't play, I think that Dallas is going to win. Do you agree that both quarterbacks played sucky on both sides with all? No, John, I don't. I don't. I think Wentz played pretty good. I think he's a second-year quarterback who's going to make mistakes. But you look at his statistics, and you look at the way he made 3 plays that I can think of where he basically kept drives alive that led to scores. You don't have him do that, you don't win this game. How many screens? I bet you Doug calls more screens than Andy. Did Jonathan Allen play? You know what? I don't know. I have to go back and look. Tariq Cohen played well. Tariq Cohen, awesome. I wanted Tariq Cohen bad in the 4th. I have videos about I wanted him. He, to me, reminds me more of Sproles. No running game in a weak O-line. Very frustrating. It is. Yeah, those are my frustrating parts, too. Wentz to Ertz. Ertz should have a big year. Ertz should have a giant year. You know what I mean? What's up, Johnny Blaze? How you doing, boy? How you doing? My opinion on Patrick Robinson was this. He played well enough. I thought that Redskins missed an opportunity when Darby came out. They didn't even go at him. I thought that if they would have went at him right away, it would have been interesting. And I think that allowed him to get into the game. So he did okay. You were glad that Doug kicked the 2 minutes left. Yeah, I did not like that. he did that, tried to jump them all sides, and then burned a timeout with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was stupid. Just kick the field goal. You may need the timeout. Should we sign Revis? No. I didn't notice that Foles was... I thought Foles was in a hat sitting next to Carson. Do you think Eagles should keep Treggs on the roster, then practice squad, as Gibson should have been on the practice squad or Marcus Johnson? I think I would have kept Marcus Johnson and Treggs, and I would have cut Gibson. But they're keeping Gibson, so... Ronald Darby out. Yeah, I don't know how long. Probably, if it's a broken ankle, it's going to be all year. It's not going to be 6 weeks. Do I smoke weed? I do not smoke weed. No, I do not. I'm naturally high, baby. I'm naturally high. Naturally high. Natural. I don't smoke weed, and I don't care that people do. I'm a libertarian at heart. I believe people should do what they want. I just don't do it because I get panicky, and I think my shadow is the FBI chasing me, and I try to run away from my shadow all night, and I can feel my feet grow, and I don't like feeling my feet grow. I get too paranoid. It was a dislocated ankle, so that may be, yeah, 6 to 8 weeks probably. What's up, buddy? Darby's ankle looked bad. At first I thought it was his Achilles. I was like, crap. But ankle, I would rather have an ankle than Achilles. We are Shady McCoy away from... Yeah, I think so. If you had Shady on this offense, right, because he had a great game. I think he hurt himself. He might have hurt his hand. But if you had Shady, and this offense would be dominant, would be dynamic. You're one play, you're that running back, that dynamic running back away to really being something. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, buddy? Blunt showed his worth. We need to sign Reeves. I thought Blunt was fine. I think Blunt did what Blunt does. I didn't like some of the positions they put and called. You know what I mean? Yeah, we finally blitz. Because Doug Peterson's the head coach and he wants to call the plays, so that's what's going to happen. He's going to call the plays. Peters has a hurt groin. The problem with the groin is that's one of those lingering things. I'm okay, Todd. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, the wide receiver screens are so bad, and they're so predictable. When you watch the game next week, just watch how many times they line up in the formation. See if you can figure out where they're going. I can get about 80% of it of the time. So that's week 1. By week 4 or 5, I'll probably have 100%, and most of the teams will too. Yo, King Dingbat, how you doing, buddy? Phantom, how you doing, buddy? King Dingbat is here in the house. Yeah, no more wide receivers. I'm with you guys. But we got to win. Go Eagles. I'm nervous about our corner. Yeah, corner is going to be a situation. I don't know what's going to happen. You're playing Madden. Good job, buddy. Darby, I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous about losing Darby too, especially next week, because it looks like Alex Smith has decided to be a vertical passer. Look, Nelson Aguilar had a great game. I almost feel bad because I had a whole video thing set up this week for it. I can't use it now because he showed up. I don't see. Yeah, well, look, if we had Shady, I agree. I would like to see Wisniewski get a shot at the center. I think Peter's health is going to be a problem all year. What did I think of Brandon Graham? I think Brandon Graham deserves a lot of credit. I think that, yes, I think the play was a forward pass and they got the wrong play on the replay, but it doesn't matter. Brandon Graham made the play, they gave it to us, and he ended the game. This is what I wanted to see from a defensive lineman. This is what I want to see. This is why I don't buy that whole sacks aren't as important. When you get a sack, you change the game. That was big time play by Brandon Graham. He deserves all the credit in the world for it. Peterson is horrible. How long is Jeffrey going to allow this to play? I don't know. We're going to see. Do you think we can make the playoffs, Brian? I do think we're going to make the playoffs. I picked us to win the division at 10-6. And now that we won and beat Redskins, I feel very good about it. You know what I mean? I'm very happy about this. Ray T, if we had Sidney Jones is probably going to play this year. I wouldn't play him, but I think he's going to play. Especially if Darby's hurt. Because you traded a third-round pick, Matthews, for a guy who's going to probably be out for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. They're saying 6 weeks. Y'all not winning? Yeah, we'll see, buddy. We're going to see who win the division. What's wrong with our running game? to me, it wasn't blunt. It was more that I think that when the Eagles do run the ball, it is very predictable. The formations they set up, and when they set up before snap, you can tell where they're going. I mean, watching TV, I can tell. One division game down, 5 more to go. That's right. I like it. I think we have a good chance to sweep the Redskins. What's up, cuz? I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? Yeah, that Darby injury, it puts a sick feeling in your stomach. And it kind of makes the win not as great. But yeah, I agree. Hey, nice win, Philly. Ravens with 5 takeaways. Ravens got a shutout today. Jeremy Maclin had a great game. Peters has a groin injury. You know what I mean? Will you watch the Giants and Cowboys game tonight? Absolutely. I will watch them all. I got games on right now. I'll be watching them, definitely. Rasul Douglas' pick was trash. We needed a cornerback, so we reached for him. He was inactive today, right? He was inactive. He's going to have to play next week. I don't see any way around it. Fletcher Cox was fantastic. Hicks was underrated in this game too. Absolutely, you're right. He was. And he made a couple plays, and they called that one play, that big sack, they called that back on a penalty that didn't affect the game. If we had a running game, will we go to the playoffs? I think we're going to go to the playoffs anyways. I think we do have a running game. I think we can run the ball with Blunt, but I think we need to be more, less predictable about how we run the ball. What's up, young Vito? You okay out in Puerto Rico? You guys are okay? I was definitely praying for you guys. We don't have any finesse with our running game. No, I just think, look, I don't think it's the running backs. I think it's the whatchamacall. I think it's the play calling so predictable. I know when they're running. You probably know when they're running. You think a defensive line or defensive coaches don't know? What team would you rather win tonight, Cowboys or Giants? I'm going for, I want the Giants to win. I just want the Cowboy fans to shut up about the Dallas. I'm sick of Dallas. I still don't like I hate the play calling, to be honest with you. Would you do more running back screens or wide receiver? I would do more running back screens, yeah. Mark, I can't, Marcus. It's in my blood. Isn't Tyreek injured? I don't know. I hate Dallas with a passion. I don't think he's that injured. I think he's okay. I don't live there anymore, no. Originally, I want New York to, yeah, me too. Can you say Dallas stinks on camera for the boys? Dallas stinks, all right? What do you think of Nelson? I thought Nelson was found. I was about to put an Amber Alert. I was going to call the police department. We found him, at least for another week. Let's see how he goes. Let's see how he does. But hey, he's back. For 1 week, I'm very happy. Do you believe the players want Schwartz? No, you're going to talk about the Schwartz situation. I don't know if what the players want, but when your coach doesn't hire his own staff, there's no loyalty. There's a big problem there. I definitely think there's something to that. I think there's a big problem there. We'll see how that plays out. I don't know. I think the players are probably loyal to Peterson at this moment. But there is a problem there. I definitely think so. What do you think of Jalen Mills? I thought Jalen Mills played really good. I was very happy with him. Yeah, I don't think a coach should ever not be able to pick his own staff. I mean, those guys, like they're saying Schwartz walks around the NovaCare like he's the coach. Well, why wouldn't he? He's not worried about the coach. The coach didn't hire him. I don't want Schwartz as coach, by the way. Are you still confident on Vinny starting over Barnett? No. No. I want to see Barnett. I mean, I want Barnett to start. But I definitely think, I thought Vinny Curry wasn't bad today. Wasn't great. Carson got the ball. Look, Carson's learning. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to make bad throws. But you can't teach what he did. The 3 drives where they score were because he kept the play alive. That most of the guys cannot do that. Thanks, Ryan. Barnett was getting manhandled. Barnett is a rookie. He's going to get it. I mean, anybody that thinks he was going to have like 10, 15 sacks, I think we're crazy. I think he's doing exactly what he should do. Jalen Watkins played good, yeah. Thank you, Ryan. You're the man too. I think Watkins got away with a helmet to helmet too, but it was a nice little shot. I thought Kendricks made a nice play. I want to see Kendricks get more snaps. Eagles should use Sproles more. They may have to wait because they haven't played him all preseason. So they actually may have to ease him in. What I think about the car, I don't know who won the final score, but it was interesting from what I saw of the highlights. Carson's best plays are when he scrambled. Yeah, you can't teach that. You can't teach that. You know, he makes nothing into something. And 3 times he did that, we went on scoring drives. You can't teach it. The guy had over 300 yards passing. Carson was fine. Carson, to me, carried the offense because the plays were predictable. And if it wasn't because of him, we would have lost this game. I think NA is finding his identity, but I'm keeping only one eye open. Yeah, I am too. I'm not sold. I'm glad that he showed up. He showed up the first game last year. When he drops like a ball that he should have wide open, when he makes that one mistake, how's he going to handle it? That's the thing that I want to know about Aguilar. Do I think we need to get another corner? Well, I mean, we probably would be nice, but I don't think we're going to have any options. But I don't think you're going to sign Revis, because Revis, if he doesn't play, he gets $6 million. So you're going to have to pay him more than that just to get him to play. How much would you sell that bucket hat? This bucket hat took forever to get. But I need hey, look, we live. I'm a capitalist, I guess. You make me a good offer, right? Everything is negotiable. Well, not everything, but you know. I think Mac Hollins should play more. Yeah, I would like to see him play more. You know, that one play. What was it? The one play. There was one play where they wanted to go to Mac Hollins. It was so obvious, and he comes in motion. And the Redskins sniffed it out, and Carson almost got himself killed because they had no other options. Those are the kind of things I'm talking about that I don't like. Aguilar looked like the player we drafted. Yeah. 35 buckets. No, that cost me. It's probably what it cost me to get. Your thoughts on Brandon Graham? Thought Brandon Graham was fantastic. I thought he came up big time. It was a big time play at the end, even though I believe that Kirk Cousins threw a forward pass. But they looked at it, we got the play, and you got to give the guy credit because he sealed the victory. So Brandon Graham is one of my stars for this game because of that. If we play like we did today, will we not make the playoffs? Yeah, I think that, yeah, not 50 bucks either. I don't think we played good enough to make the playoffs. Now, I think we're going to make the playoffs because I think we're going to play better at the end of the year. But I don't think so. Kirk Cousins looks like he wants out of DC. I'm sorry. I think Wentz, no run game, is helping him better and better scrambler. Well, he's very good at moving in the pocket. Big Ben does it. Rodgers does it. They create plays where there's nothing there into something. That is very hard to do. You know what I mean? You can't hear me. Why? Any thoughts on Blunt? I thought Blunt was fine. I thought Blunt was fine. I just think that the play calling was very easy to predict. So you knew when he was running and you knew where he was running. Yeah, the play calling scares me. Do you think they should have played Corey Clement since the other backs weren't working out there? I think they should have given him a carry. Yeah, I definitely do. And I think they should have given Wendell Smallwood more carries. You know what I mean? Yes, Shakir, definitely give up. I want him to give up the play calling. No, there you go, baby. We got it. We got one. We're 1-0. 1-0. We beat the Redskins. Redskins are going to be worse than I thought, I think, though. His ankle was yeah, that looked bad. I am Brandon. Eagles are my sleeper team to beat the Giants in second. And then hey, they may. The Kansas City Chiefs will destroy us next week. If we play this way and we're very predictable like this, we're going to have a hard time. We got to play a lot better, and our offensive line has to play better. Yes, I agree. Kirk Cousins is a dingbat, and I'm the GOAT. You are the GOAT. You're the greatest Nelson Aguilar ever. There's no Nelson Aguilar as great as Nelson Aguilar that is with us today. Carson Wentz gets the game. Yeah, he gets my game ball. Carson Wentz, to me, was the guy. Jernigan, fantastic. The interior of this line is maybe the best in the league. One of the best interior lines in the league. Okay, buddy. See you, Yager. Chiefs top safety is done for the season. He is, yeah. Big loss for them. Do you have an iPhone? I do have an iPhone, yeah. I only use Apple stuff because it's just easier. I'm not a very technical guy. Is Darby diagnosed official? Not that I know of. I sat Wentz for Brady today. You did? I use Apple stuff too. That was a clutch Aguilar 3rd and 12. Are you talking, is that the touchdown? That touchdown scramble by Carson Wentz was amazing. Yeah, I agree to hear. I agree with you. Ertz was fantastic. Darby dislocated ankle. Sturgis injured? Really? Sturgis missed a field. I swear I thought Sturgis was going to just choke all the kicks today after he missed that extra point. Thoughts on Vitae at the left tackle? I wasn't happy with the whole line. I really wasn't happy with the whole offensive line. I'll go back and watch, but I didn't like the interior. It looked like every play that Wentz had no room. We won, babe. What's up, Phil? What's up, Eric? I didn't catch the game. We were dinking and dunking or stretching. No, we stretched the field. We took some shots. We weren't dinking and dunking. But I would say the biggest problem is just the formations are very easy to read what they're going to do. So I think that you got to be less predictable. So here you go. Bleacher Report, Ronald Darby dislocated knees MRI for ligament damage. So if he has ligament damage, he's probably done for the year. If it's just dislocated, he'd probably come back. Ertz was great, yeah. I didn't like all those screens. Wentz was doing great when he was throwing down the field. I agree. I mean, look, Wentz makes mistakes. He misses some throws. That's going to happen. It's natural. It's going to happen. It's natural. But you know what? Yeah, he was pretty good. I mean, to me, Wentz was the MVP. Play of the day has to be the first. Oh, without question. That may be the play in the whole NFL for the week. The screens were way too predictable and forced Aguilar. The screens are predictable. The running formations where the Eagles run out of are way too predictable. Okay? You can tell by where Carson sets up in you know, where he sets up to take the snap when they're running. Just go back and watch it. It's very predictable, very simple offense that I think worries me a lot. That I could get 75-80% of the play calls now in week 1. What am I going to get in week 8? You know? Dingbat. Thank you. King Dingbat here. Good team win? Yeah, hey, win is a win. We'll take it, right? I would definitely take. I'm very happy with the win. Definitely have to play better. The only persons we should throw screens to is Sproles. Yeah. Do you believe the rumor and Schwartz gunning for Doug's job? And would you be okay with that switch? Eric, I do believe the rumors. I believe that Doug Peterson Corleone will show up. But I definitely believe the rumors because here's why. Doug Peterson didn't hire his assistants. They were forced upon him. So there's no loyalty to Doug. Yeah, I do. I believe that absolutely because there was rumbles of that last year. Now, whether that happens, I don't know. But I do believe that is a situation, you know. I definitely do. So I'm going to do about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it and go watch some games and stuff like that. And I want to take a look at this game again. Corners grade overall, I'd say a B-. Nelson Aguilar, you were great, buddy. You were great. Very proud of you, buddy. Peterson better get us in the playoffs. Carson Wentz is going to get you in the playoffs. The building this team was Schwartz strong defense. It reminds me of the old lines. The defense was pretty good today. I don't think the Redskins are good, though. I got to tell you, I don't think Kirk Cousins is good. I don't think they have a good running game. And I think the Redskins are going to be exactly what we all thought. The Eagles are going to have to be a lot better. But this was a great win. In Wentz, we trust absolutely. 49ers offensive head coach. Oh, that went too fast. Special teams did much better than they did. Yeah, they were good today. And the Redskins fumbled that ball. It was bad. Eagles are going 6-10. I don't think so. We already got 1 win. 500. Are you doing a live show later tonight? I don't know. I could possibly if something comes up. I may do something during the Dallas game. I don't know yet. Jalen Mills versus Pryor. How well did you think? I thought Mills did very good. Yeah, I was very happy with Jalen Mills today. Where was Derek Barnett? Derek Barnett was struggling. Yeah, he struggled. He's a rookie. He's learning. Thoughts on the Darby injury? Horrible. Horrible. We need a head coach. Schwartz is, yeah. Well, look, 1 week. We can't write this guy. I'm not writing Doug Pearson off after 1 week. All I'm saying is he's got to get better with his play calling. Our D-line to Kirk looked like Broncos. Yeah, our D-line was dominant today. Definitely. You know, based on today, we'll be lucky to win 7. In your opinion, well, okay. I think we go 10-6. I think that this was a key win. Plus 120 over 2 sacks for the Eagles. Easy money. Really? 2 sacks? That's great. I should have took that bet. You got to tell me when there's bets like that. Isn't there something to be said about how smash mouth teams will line up against you? You know they're going to run, and they're going, nothing you can do, stop. Yeah, I think there is, but I don't consider the Eagles a smash mouth team. Okay? And then there's times where you don't do that, or even smash mouth teams aren't so obvious. You know, sometimes they are. Sometimes on a 4th and 1 and you're going for it, they know you know best man wins. But there are other times that you don't have to be that obvious. Like when it's 2nd and 26 and you line up in a running formation and you run it and everybody knows you're running it and he gets no yards. They need to fix that O-line needs to play better. Second half time, yeah, you have to be able to adjust in game. No question about it. No question about it. Aguilar should have scored another touchdown if Wentz's throw wasn't high. Yeah. Wentz wasn't perfect. Don't get me wrong. He wasn't perfect. He's got a lot to learn. He's still working. He's still progressing. But he keeps plays alive. He did enough to put us on the back and win, in my opinion. Aguilar for MVP after week 1. Hey, why not? How you doing? All right. What are your thoughts on Ronald Darby? Horrible injury. Horrible. Now they're going to do an MRI tomorrow for ligament damage. We got to hope that he has none because that will probably put him out for the year, in my opinion. Wentz missed Torrey for a touchdown. And yeah, he missed Torrey on that bomb, and he had Josh Norman beat. I can't wait until the next game. Me too. It's going to be hard. You know, I'm definitely going to have to do another live stream during the week. It's not enough. There's not enough. I need to do more. So I'm going to have to add probably 1 or 2 during the week. And then the post game. I don't know if I'm going to do pre-game ones because just so much going off in the morning, but definitely post games. Josh Norman stinks. He's overrated. We found Aguilar for 1 week. How you doing? Okay, guys, so I'm going to go. I'm going to go watch football. You guys enjoy the rest of the day. Maybe I'll see you later if I do a live stream with the Dallas game on. You all take care. I'll talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.